Hey guys, what's up? New update. I just got another ticket. That's right. I went on a cruise with some friends, and this is like the third time we went around the twisties on the back roads. About 12 o'clock at night, taking some corners about 80 to 90 miles an hour. But the Camry is very predictable, and I've gotten used to it. It's much easier to drive than the RSX because it actually has power steering, which you wouldn't expect. I mean, obviously the RSX, I can push it more, but when I have power steering, I have confidence that I can steer the car and correct if I need to. It felt a little sketchy. The car is kind of like a boat, but it does have a brand new suspension. So I actually kept up with some pretty quick cars like a Miata Civic Si, those little Fiats with the 1.3 liter turbos. It was pretty fun. In the end, we stopped at a gas station and two cops pulled in behind us. My buddy Ben, who was riding the motorcycle, told me that the cops were not there for us, but rather for some incident, possibly with the gas station owner. I was like, okay, cool, that's good that he's not here for us. And there was one guy in particular who had a Mazda RX-7, 86, pretty good condition. He said he'd rebuilt the motor, and he let me drive it. So I pull off the gas station, and I did like a first to second gear pull. Car is pretty loud, but I did not go really fast at all. I mean, it has a 9,500 RPM red line. I only hit 7 grand. Shifted. I was going about probably 60 miles an hour. And the cops were there behind me. I noticed them tailing me. I pulled a U-turn. Cop pulls a U-turn. And then they pulled me over. So I was like, oh, why are they pulling me over, man? I don't think I broke any laws or anything like that. And the guy's like, yeah, everything on the car is legal. You should be fine, blah, blah, blah. And when the cop pulls up, he said I was doing 63 and a 55, even though I highly doubt that was true because there's no way he was running radar that far behind us. And he also said that I had no front plate. And I'm like, this isn't my car. And then he was like, oh, you're operating the vehicle, so you have to take responsibility for that. And he seemed really douchey, and like, it's just like the other cop who was giving me a ticket for not using my signal at stop sign, even though there was nobody around except him when he crossed in front of me. Seems like two guys jerking off, got nothing better to do but give me a hard time and try to give me a ticket. So that's what happened. They gave me a ticket for not having a front license plate, even though it's not my car. Luckily though, the owner was a real cool guy, and he offered to pay the ticket if I couldn't take care of it. He told the officer there that a sheriff previously pulled him over and told him that because his car's older than 25 years old, he didn't need a front plate or even to suction it to the windshield. But every cop is different when it comes to the law. It's really vague and it's really dumb. I mean, it's usually just some kind of revenue generation method, honestly. Anyways, I'm about to go to my lawyer, see if we can take care of this. Hopefully, I won't have to pay him $50 per ticket, which isn't bad, but really, this kind of stuff is just so petty. Really, it is. And right after that, I'm going to go ahead and grab some cash from the bank, and we are buying a turbo, ladies and gentlemen. Precision 6262. It's a nicely sized turbo, a little bigger than most people would put on a 4-cylinder, but we'll see how it spools up with the K24, and we'll probably be getting anti-lag when it comes to that. I also still have to take care of that stop sign ticket. I have like 2 days till the court date, so I really got to talk to my lawyer. If I have to pay him, whatever, I'll pay him. And for the 3 tickets I had, I still have to do a driver's safety course along with the $350 already paid. And that's with the lawyer. So yeah, guys, we're in a bit of a rough patch here, but all said and done, we should be fine. We'll get the car built. Still trying to get sponsored. I'm sure we'll find somebody. You know, just have some patience, look around. Shop called Automotive Science or Auto Science. They said they might sponsor me, but they need to wait until all their projects are done. Told me to contact them mid-November, so that's like a month away. I don't want to wait, so we'll see if Alamo will sponsor us. Still trying to talk to the owner, Bryce. So yeah, guys, let's take care of business. All right, guys, we're here. And what is today? Oh, fuck. Today's Saturday. Well, I should have trusted my gut. The lawyer does not work today. Today is Saturday and his office is closed. So we're gonna have to come here on Monday because the ticket date is Monday the 17th. Today's the 15th. So we gotta get our ass out here and take care of this crap. Otherwise we're gonna be in deep trouble. Truth is, guys, I've never actually gone to court before, and I don't plan on doing so. So we'll just be back here on Monday. Now let's grab some cash and buy that turbo. Also, I forgot to add, this is the Pizza Hut I used to work at. It's right across from the lawyer's office. And surprisingly, the manager recommended me for a company called Primerica or PFS Investments, and I was called for an interview lately. I went to the interview, everything went well, and now I just have to meet up with the boss. So we'll see what happens there. Alright guys, we're here. Wait, what? Attention, we apologize, but our ATM will be out of order for an extended length of time. Please visit one of our co-op ATMs that are free to our members. 7-Eleven and multiple addresses. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, we filled up the Camry with some race gas. I know it says 93, but if you triple click it, there's a secret. It gives you 110 octane for some real power. The only thing is, the ATM only gave me $400 because there's some kind of limit at that one gas station. So, hopefully the guys who are selling me the turbo will give me the option to pay them with a debit card or, you know, PayPal, something like that. I'm not actually going to be meeting up with the guy who's selling me the turbo, but rather his friend, and they might actually be at a track in Crescent, Texas. So we'll see what happens, and I'll show you guys what's up. I went to my lawyer's office around 5 p.m. on Monday, and the assistant told me that they can't help me with tickets outside of Tarrant County. So, they sent me to a different lawyer, and I drove as fast as I could, but could not make it on time due to traffic. I got there 2 minutes late, and the lawyer was already leaving the office. Because I didn't show up to my court date, I now had an arrest warrant. I paid the lawyer the next day, and luckily everything will be taken care of. So guys, lesson learned here, it's one thing to procrastinate on doing your homework, and a whole different story when it comes to taking care of your tickets. Stay tuned for the next video when I actually get to buy the turbo. And as always, thanks for watching.
Hey, there's a cop right there.